Yeah, the shining golden signs. Let your inner sparking night. Find a treasure, growing bright. Reach your far away and take a flight.
Well. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Hypecast. This is 318, almost to 320. And
let's see.
318. What's the Pokemon? What's Pokemon 318?
I am fucking so blind. Carvana, the Piranha Pokemon.
Oh, okay. So we're almost a Sharpedo. Yes, I like Sharpedo. I like sharks. I like sharks. I like wolves, and I like horses. I don't know why, but although
I love dragons for reasons.
Mm-hmm. When I was younger, though, I was like all about the lizards and the anything that resembled a dinosaur, basically, and Godzilla.
Okay, I was gonna say it's like he was a child. Every child loves dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
And then he watched a movie called Jurassic Park and got scarred.
I don't know about scarred, but I like watch that shit. And then you gotta love Jeff Goldblum being like, that is a big pile of shit. As a kid, man, you hear them words very first time.
You hear them words in a PG movie. Remember that, everyone. It was PG.
Yeah, it's a PG movie.
RPG. Yeah, RPG and PG-13 movies are not like what it is now.
Yeah,
you got away with a lot of shit back in the day.
Yeah, for sure.
Because what was it? Airplane. I mean, not air. Was it Airplane? Yeah, it was Airplane. That comedy movie. It's a PG-13, but you can kind of see like half naked people in the movie, and I'm like,
no,
yeah.
Well, not to mention all the like just. I would say controversial jokes.
Oh yeah, them poorly aged jokes. There we go.
Very blatant stereotypes and all that stuff. It was a very different time. Well,
yes, it was.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyhow, hope everyone's been doing good. With your, but this is another Hypecast, of course. Like I said, with yours truly, as always, Sean, aka Hawk525, with my cohort Zawa, once again rocking the VTuber avatar.
Yeah,
that is
just waiting on him to get his.
I know, right? I know. I'm just at this point, I'm kind of just acting lazy about it. So yeah,
no rush.
In due time.
Yeah,
but at one point, I would like to have one just so because. But anyway,
yeah.
Anywho, there is a bit of stuff to talk about. It was notably a drier week for us anyway. I mean, I'm sure stuff happened for somebody because the Doom has been just released right not too long ago.
Yeah,
Dark Ages, and people are playing it. Excuse me. And then Fortnite's update did happen once again with more Star Wars stuff. Yeah. So now they added the I guess you could say Darth Jar Jar Binks, or whatever you call it.
They made a meme canon.
Yeah, essentially. Well, at least within the Fortnite universe. But I think that one though is a little different because in terms of how you get it, because you still have to not only get the experience points, but you still have to buy the thing, which is stupid.
Yeah, so Darth Jar Jar costs 1.5 million XP. I mean, that's like a few games and a half. but then you also have to buy it on top of that, which is like 1,500 V-Bucks.
Yeah.
So you're working your ass. It's like you're working your ass off for it, but you still gotta pay for it. And it's like, but why?
Yeah. That's why it's kind of dumb. But I'm afraid that might be the direction they may go, but hopefully not.
Probably.
Hopefully not, but probably. I would not be. I can't be surprised. But you gotta.
That, and also they have to kind of make up more some of the money, well, potential money loss since Apple once again blocked them. Blocked Epic Games.
Yes, that's right. That is what definitely happened this week. Unfortunately, gotta love Apple. Gotta love Apple for that, right?
Yeah, gotta love Apple. So with their products. Wow, look at that Photoshop application that you wanna have. Well, you cannot buy it outright. It's subscription based. You want to cancel early? Well, you gotta pay double the amount to cancel it. Plus a cancellation fee. It's like, but why?
Yeah. It's just stupid, to say the least.
It is.
Yeah. Well, anyways,
Bad businesses.
yeah, business. Yeah, it is. It's a business, so business is what businesses do, and that's to make money at the end of the day. Both Fortnite and Apple, Epic, I should say, Epic and Apple. So, anyhow, we do have stuff to talk about. Again, it was a little bit on the dry side, but we'll make it work. Yeah. Fighting games. Let's start off with fighting games, though. Get that revving and going. Where's the soundboard? All right, there we go.
Where's my quarter?
This battle is about to explode.
All right. We were, it was a bit delayed. So there was actually some teaser trailers going on with Virtua Fighter, the new Virtua Fighter that was teased a while back. It's been a hot minute. We did get something though relating to that, and this was out during, I believe, the EVO Japan event, and one of the veteran characters within that game of Virtua Fighter, Hawkfield, Mr. Hawkfield. I don't know why I went with this last name first, but Wolf Hawkfield, more specifically, was one of the first characters to be revealed. So, if not the first, so we can take a look at him now and then have our thoughts on it.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Returning to the ring, a legend in his own right, a man who once dominated wrestling, who redefined what it means to be a fighter, and what dark design of fate has led him to face tonight, the very team that spelled an end to his glory days, that led to his controversial retirement, that shocked the world.
Very clean. Frame rate.
It's almost like Virtua Fighter saw the potential of the engine that Tekken is using and just amped it up.
Yeah, this is pretty. I believe this is pretty much at this point Unreal. I think.
Yeah, Unreal 5.
5,
I believe,
yes.
because everyone's trying to get away from 4, even though like mostly a decade.
That's funny because
games was 4.
Yeah, although what's funny you say that, but I think now Mortal Kombat starting from Mortal Kombat 1, started to utilize not even 5. They now started to use Unreal 4. So that's like, and it's weird because like all the other games were not using Unreal 4. They were like using an older engine. I'm not sure what it was, but yeah, like for what was not the current engine at the time, like they did a pretty good job, you know. Yes, it does have its flaws on the visual side of things, but like I don't know. I feel like you gotta give it to them for being able to make an old ass engine work for that long, for that much time, you know.
Yeah, it's like that old saying: if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Don't fix it. Yeah,
just run it to the ground until it dies.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this is Wolf Hawkfield, in the new flesh, I should say, and if you notice, right, or a lot of people like to compare him to characters like Ganondorf, you know, with the hair, the nose, the facial structure, like, I do kind of feel like that's, I don't know, maybe it is the kind of the direction they're going with for Wolf. I don't know, maybe they wanted to give him more of like that, Native American feel, because he is supposed to be, I believe, Native American, if I read that correctly from his biography or whatever. So yeah, I mean, any thoughts on his design, his face and everything? Like, anything else you see?
I mean, you could say, yeah, because if you look at his body tattoo and the trinkets around his neck, those are very very Native American. Like,
like you can definitely see he's from a tribe of sorts.
Yeah. Like there are certain like necklaces, so to speak, of like what the person is. Like I forget, in some tribes the shell is like some tribes, if I'm getting it wrong, I'm so sorry, I'm confusing it. A seashell, oh my god, here we go. Seashells.
By the seashore, yeah.
symbolizes like, I think, like healer, you know, like that type of not profession, but you know, that's what they studied in their tribe. Like they were a healer, they studied for healing and stuff. Or a shaman. I forgot what was the necklace stuff they would symbolize as he's the shaman of the tribe and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can tell like maybe the one in the middle, the middle flaps, sorry. Maybe that's like a signal to like what he is to his tribe. Like maybe that symbol is for a warrior, you know, something like that.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, playback speed, half speed, and then I'm just gonna whoa, mute it.
Yeah, I was like mute.
Yeah.
Mute.
We don't need to hear the announcer being all drunk.
Oh, speaking of announcer, you heard about JR for wrestling?
Yeah, I heard. That sucks.
It does sucks, but I'm glad that he is in the Hall of Fame already. So
yeah.
So
I mean, regardless, he is the GOAT, you know. So
yeah,
Hall of Fame or not, we all know he's the GOAT when it comes to wrestling, commentating and stuff. And you know, hopefully he can make it through.
Yep.
Of course.
Quick recovery.
Yeah, speedy recovery.
Blessing.
Our blessings go to GR and his family and friends. So, so I believe
I want to know what his other costumes is.
Oh yeah. If they are going to take that route, I'm sure they will. I mean, I think they have plenty of experience with the costumes at this point.
And I gotta give it to like the whatever lighting engine they're using
Yeah.
for the hair. Like you can see that some of it is translucent because again, hair is translucent.
Mm-hmm. They even added the muscle physics and jiggle, you know. So they are taking the realism to the extreme.
His man boobies.
Yeah, the pecs, them pecs. Them pecs got them bounce, man. Not gonna lie.
Grind meat on those things.
Apparently, this is Dragon Engine 2, I guess, which is the oddly enough, the previous engine for the Yakuza games. Because the newer Yakuza games now are now just using the Unreal Engine, Unreal 5, I believe, if I am correct on that. So it's a little weird that like they're picking up on the old engine. I guess they wanted to make use of it since it's already there. They don't want to like completely waste it away or something, I guess. Wait,
not ready to retire it yet. Retire it yet.
Yeah. Although to be fair, it is a pretty good engine. To be fair, for these kinds of applications, so that's why it looks really good in these types of cinematics.
Yep.
So, but yeah, anywho, pretty interesting design choice this time around to give Wolf much more of a Native American feel to it. So I think it's working. But although yes, the memes is for the most part revolving around Ganondorf. So it's I like one person's comment says this what was it? Damn it, I kind of lost. Sort of lost. Oh yeah, there you go. Couldn't steal the Triforce, so the international intercontinental belt will have to do.
Yep.
Oh man, that is.
He's not even going for the heavyweight championship. He's going for international.
Mm-hmm. The international / intercontinental. Yeah, it's really funny. Yeah. And then just want to see the other parts. I like the armbands too, like the stuff he has on his arms. Yeah. More of like the tribal stuff for sure. Pretty neat. Yeah, they're really showing off his arms. And then his muscle. Okay. Yeah. And you can really see like pretty expressive. And yeah, and you're right about the hair follicles, like very, very much on the well, no pun intended, but very much on the nose. About how like reacts.
Your hairline is receding.
Mm-hmm. a little bit. Yeah, it reacts with the light very realistically. He still does have the same face tattoo as the previous Wolf Hawkfield design. Yep. So it's still for the most part, I think it's still Wolf Hawkfield visually. It's just much more on the Native American side, which I can respect and get behind.
And congratulations, everyone! He is now a 22-year-old. When he had the ponytail, he was only 16. I'm so sorry. I just sometimes laugh at like anime like that. It's like, wow, how old are you? I'm 16. Why do you look like a fucking brick house?
I know. It does say his birthday, but it doesn't say like what the year takes place in or whatever. So there's no age. There's no like official age at the moment. He does like the karaoke. He does like doing karaoke. Pretty hilarious.
Watch he everyone thinks that he'll sing like hardcore fucking like metal or rap, but no, he's like singing R&B and shit. It's you were just like, huh?
Yeah.
Huh? It's like he's just a softie.
Yeah, he's a Canadian wrestler of Native American descent. That's always like the shtick. That's always very.
Wolf is a gentle giant who lives to fight and enjoy nothing more than a good bout.
Aside from nature and karaoke. That's funny. He really likes the karaoke, man. I can respect that. Let me just check if there is other Virtual Fighter related stuff. I think there was one more before Wolf, if I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, I think Wolf is the first one of the bunch to get this sort of treatment for now. Introduction, yes. Yeah, I think they're really
also funny. Like,
go ahead.
When the trailer went live during the finals of EVO Japan, some of the audio cut off.
Oh,
and I guess the director of Virtua Fighter just walked off stage.
Oh,
because it got ruined pretty much. So it's like, well, why should I stay here? And you ruined the the surprise, like. Because you could see the handler trying to bring them back onto stage, but then he was like, no.
Okay, so you can kind of get a more of a hint of the behind the scenes stuff that they did put out a week ago.
Rigging.
Yeah, the rigging. This is Sarah Bryant right here. Oh wow, she looks way more like European. Very interesting. I wonder what her brother will look like.
If I'm getting it mixed up. All her previous faces, Sarah Bryant, they're very angular, right? Like sharp.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, otherwise she very much resembles someone like Zero Suit Samus. It's funny enough because what do you call? What series did she come from? Zero Suit Samus of Metroid, which I forgot what it was called. Was it Project M or like the M or what do you call it? It was some weird game. It was
an M game, yeah.
Something like that. It was done by Team Ninja, so that's kind of why she looks like that. They just borrowed Sarah Bryant's design, and that's been the established. Yeah.
It's like, can I see your homework? Yeah, sure. Don't copy it.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops.
Yeah, I'm not sure who this is supposed to be. I want to see it's Akira, but I don't know. It looks a little different. It could be a new character. I don't know, or just be like Virtual Fighter Man or something.
if you just try go back because he did a Muay Thai stance.
Oh,
well, he didn't lift up his leg, but it's his arms. After he knocked the guy. It's like keep going. Like after the one that was shirtless got knocked.
After he got knocked back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Right around here.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's that small Muay Thai. So it's like a mixed Muay Thai because.
Or it could be a mix. He could be just MMA. So like mixed martial arts. So a bit of like maybe kickboxing.
Usually a Muay Thai fighter. Their stance is like a little bit more tight, but one of the legs
go up. Yeah,
will be like is either up or it's more at the ready for a kick. Like it's on its tip
for kicking feet. Kicking or blocking a kick because they like to do a lot of kicks, but. Okay, so you get a little bit more what's going on.
Jesus, I swear to you, Keeters and well, probably Eric Martin if he does. If you guys had that big of a screen to fucking do art, you guys would not leave your room.
Oh yeah.
You guys would be like,
I would very much, yeah. That would be very nice to
You'd be
have a
like-
big ass screen like that, but yeah.
Yep. imagine
Alright.
playing like fucking like a mobile game on that big ass screen.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, mobile game like Zenless. Was it Nike?
Oh, are you talking about the game with the butt?
Yes, the
Yeah,
Goonies.
Nick. Yeah. I believe it's Nikki. Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Shots and little sneak peeks that they're.
Oh,
man.
is that there?
Oh wow.
Go back. That is their fucking their flow.
Oh, look at that. Yeah,
This-
the algorithm flow and stuff. That's really interesting to see. Damn, look at that. That's the
Usually-
mapping. Look at that. That's like I think that's like the mapping and stuff. That's crazy.
Usually you're not supposed to see stuff like that.
Yeah, but wow.
Oh my god. They're showing us something that we're not supposed to see.
Damn, they definitely had the gall or the balls to show that stuff off. Yeah, more rigging.
More. So I want to say that they did motion capture and then they're just doing the fine tuning that
Oh yeah, for sure, because you can definitely see.
and animating.
Yes.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, they got the balls, the suit. Yep. Definitely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, I want to know what you have to go, like what schooling or whatnot to be a mocap person.
Yeah, that's well, I think you just have to be an actor in general. But they do just sometimes bring in like non-actors, but they like are experienced with like like action or martial arts, anything of the sort. So I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. Stunt actor? I'm not sure.
Probably start acting because you gotta
body.
like, fall.
Yeah.
Yes, you gotta fall like correctly.
Yeah, you gotta know how to take a fall and get back up and do it repeatedly and such. You definitely have like you gotta have like the stamina, right? So you gotta be in shape. So very interesting stuff. Especially if you're really actually into it. Mm-hmm.
If it's between Virtua Fighter and DOA, which one encapsulates?
Encapsulates, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Encapsulates the martial art styles like more accurately.
Oh, Virtua Fighter for sure, I think. Virtua Fighter is supposed to be the quote-unquote like sort of grounded fighting game, quote-unquote. But yes, I mean like DOA, since it does come from the same team, so to say, or umbrella, they do borrow a lot. Yeah, they do borrow a lot from each other, or rather, DOA borrows a lot from Virtua Fighter, and kind of explains why they like are able to easily add Virtua Fighter characters into DOA as guest characters because, well, that's the roots. Those are the roots. But DOA is more on the, like the waifu and costumes and such like that. More than anything. Though it still has a level of combat for sure, or actual fighting game pedigree, I guess you could say. But Virtua Fighter is always like the fighting game that has such pedigree and such and whatever, right? Especially as a 3D fighting game.
Yeah, because If you look at between Pi and Helena, they're pretty much doing the same from the same school, but it's like which one has is like more close to like an actual practitioner of that school.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, same thing if you wanted to bring Xiaoyu. So you have Xiaoyu, Pi, and Helena.
Yes.
Pretty much from the same. They study under the same school, but one does it differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kung Fu movies are trending. Yep. What do you mean we're trending? They still are trending. You just need to know
Well, I
where to
mean,
look.
but to be fair, back in the day, that was the time, right? When so many kung fu movies back in the day were like that was like like the zombie movies, and now we have Marvel the superhero movies, you know what I mean? But back in like I think it was like the 70s and 80s, and somewhat in the 90s, kung fu movies were like that. That like they had so many kung fu movies, especially in China.
Yeah,
that was like kung fu, like Bonanza, right? Bonanza, whatever you want to call
Bonanza.
it. Yeah.
And then we always gotta thank also with like Jackie Chan and Jet Li for bringing it overseas.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like to break the barrier essentially. Although yes, of course, you got to give it to Bruce Lee to really like the match, so to say. Yeah. Like the match, but then
Yeah, like with Bruce Lee, he was very serious with his movies.
Yeah.
But it was an art form of seriousness. Then you had Jet Li's movies.
Right.
It was more of like calm. Jet Li's movies were very calm, but there were a lot of fighting. But it was like calm fighting. Calm, fast-paced fighting. Then you have Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Which was just sporadic.
Very, like a lot of stunts, a lot of like creativity with like the ladders and all the objects he uses to fight. Like very that's a very artistic form of them kung fu movies.
Yep.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is Jackie Chan for a reason, you know.
I'm trying to remember what was my technical first Jackie Chan movie.
Oh man, that's a tough one for me.
Like my mind is saying Drunken Master, but I'm going like no, it was one of his movies from the 90s.
Yeah, definitely. For me, I can definitely say one of the earliest ones for me is the Rumble in the Bronx.
Was that the one with the what was it? The floating ship?
The floating ship.
I mean, not floating ship, but it had the big ass fan behind it.
Oh, I know what you're saying. Like, it was like one of those like hovering the hover.
Yeah, the hoverboat.
It was a hoverboat. I think it was.
So I think that was my technical first Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, that has to be Rumble in the Bronx then. Oops. There we go. Oh wow, it's from '95. I remember the dubbing, man. Especially when he beats the what do you call the punks? He's like, "You're all garbage." It's so funny out of context, but let me see. Oh yeah, hovercraft. There you go.
Yeah, so it was that one. Because Rumble in the Bronx, he was trying to help his friend, the girl, right? Like, keep her building or something, right?
Yeah, it was the store.
Yeah, it was the store.
Yeah.
See, bits and pieces. I remember that movie.
Yeah, and then there was the kid with the wheelchair, and then there was something about like he wanted a new cushion, and then apparently he did get him a new cushion, but that cushion contained like drugs or something, like because they were like smuggling, because there was a gang that was smuggling drugs in, and then the cushion had some of the stuff in there, and then so the gang or some other gang or whatever got their they like ripped the cushion, got their drugs or something like that. Man, what a movie it was. But I love the all the like the jumping and the like movement he does with the pinball machine, and like the how he like constantly kept pushing the guy into the fridge, like he like kept him in the fridge. Like he just the guy, like the bad guy, comes out of the fridge at one point, punches in the face, pushes him back in the fridge, and then just keeps popping out of the fridge. It's so funny. Like that he purposely does that because he really likes like Charlie Chaplin, so he tries to like incorporate that type of comedy into his movies. So that's why his kung fu movies tend to be more funny than something like, like you were saying, like Jet Li, like when he's all like serious and calm and a little more grounded, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Especially something like Romeo Must Die. Remember that shit?
Romeo Must Die. Then the questionable movie of Jet Li, The One.
Wasn't there wasn't there like one of the last good ones or whatever? Like, well, I forget what it was called. It was like Forbidden Kingdom or something. That one had both Jet Li and Jackie Chan in that one, and they actually like fought in that movie or something.
Which is funny. That was technically their very first movie they ever worked together. Yeah. And then, like right now, I'm like looking at Jackie Chan movies.
Mm-hmm.
My other favorite movie was Super Cop with Michelle Yeoh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was diamonds. I'm sorry. It wasn't drugs. It was diamonds. They're smuggling diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds, white powder, same kind of thing.
Yeah, you're right.
Depending on, it's gonna be kind of like a little on the nose, depending what state you're in.
Yeah,
it's either the diamonds or white powder.
Yeah, good old angel dust, right? Oh man. All right. So anyway, that's enough of the martial arts talk. So I guess Wolf Hawkfield is the only one thus far with the intro, and hopefully we can see more. I'm sure we'll see someone like Sarah Bryan or something, because she's like one of the main female characters in the game, so to say.
Watch, it's gonna be Kage.
Hey, I'll take Kage shit, man. But
he's just gonna roll in and just go like, "I'm retired," and then walks out.
Well, speaking of retired, it seems like Mortal Kombat 1 is done with the updates. They are retiring with the updates, and it looks like it seems like NetherRealm is going to be fully moving on to the next project, I guess, from Mortal Kombat 1. With the announcement of the definitive edition of Mortal Kombat 1. And look at that. Holy crap. Look at the amount of dislikes comparing to the likes. I mean, it still has more likes, granted, yes, but look at how much there are the dislikes. It's according to this, is 7.5. Like, Jesus, man. You're not letting off NetherRealm / Mortal Kombat 1 that easily, man. Yeah.
Like, I'm so sorry.
Face combat.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Because this is all the stuff we've seen. There's nothing new here. But sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I kind of do agree that season 2 for MK1 was kind of meh.
Like lackluster, yeah. Like, yeah, of course it had its moments, but you have to understand like what the potential was there for Mortal Kombat 1, but it was just pretty lackluster. I think maybe season 1 was better because Omni-Man and Homelander and stuff, but
Yep.
the choices they made with the veteran characters and just the rest of the characters for the second season, I think just kind of felt a little short. You know, T1000 is like, all right, you know, it would have been cooler if that was actually included with Terminator, right? It makes more sense.
Yep.
But why have them like in two completely separate games? You know,
And to have Conan just like, you know, appear out of nowhere is like, it's like, hi, yes, some of us remember you.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I have no quarrels against, you know, Cyrax and Sector being female. I have no quarrels.
yeah,
This game outright says it's a brand new it's a brand new damn timeline.
yeah. No,
Things
they're
change.
literally playing with timelines. That's literally the story, you know. So it's like, why be so bothered by Cyrax is female, this and this and that or something? Okay, there's the Pink Floyd thing. And then like there were the choices of like how they do the microtransactions or just the DLC stuff too. A lot of those things just
DLC and I guess the balancing issues. Also,
yes,
there's a lot of balancing issues.
Yes, right. Especially with the assists that was going on.
Like on paper, like the cameo fighters, they, you know, it's pretty cool because, you know, they are like assist fighters, and for us 90s, it's pretty much, you know, again, the assist fighters that you would get in Marvel vs. Capcom 1.
Yeah. Funny enough.
So it's like, for us, it's like, we understand where you're going with it, but I guess this game was your testing ground, playing ground of how to make it work. Question marks.
Yeah,
I just wish she was playable. The shop owner.
Yeah, the shop owner. Yeah, I forgot her name, but yeah. I want to say Madam Ping, but that's from Genshin. But kind of the same principle. But yeah, anyway.
I was going to say grandma, but that's Mulan.
Right. Good old granny. And you know, just the overall like content around MK1 this time, like the what do you call it? Like the big like end game stuff was just like a board game or something. It's just wasn't fun, at least for me. I couldn't really get into it. I think like though I've started to become I started to like really realize that I'm just not really into the overall Mortal Kombat controls anymore, because I'm not really into like having to dial in my combos, if that makes sense, because that means you have to type it's funny to phrase it like this, but that's really how it feels like. You have to type in your combos or dial in, like you're dialing in a phone number, right? Like you have to enter it before before you hear the beep 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 or whatever, the beeps.
Yeah.
You know. So like the timing is just weird to me. I mean.
Yeah. That. Yeah, timing. I'll jump on that too. But you call it dialing, I call it pianoing. You know, playing the piano. And also with how you said there's like this invisible timer that, as you said, you gotta dial in your combos, and if you miss it and you miss one input, that's it. But what can you do? Because sometimes your opponent has not great Wi-Fi or connection.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was really bad back in MKX. when it first
Yeah,
launched.
MKX. We both experienced that.
Absolutely, absolutely. But hey, it had its moments. It did some things good, but fell short on very apparent others, and that's what kind of added up to Mortal Kombat kind of falling short overall. It did meet sales, I think, but the overall longevity fell short.
Longevity, and I guess the what you call it, the receiving criticism was a little bit too much in the other way, that the higher ups at Warner Brothers Studio and such just said, no, we're pulling the plug. Which we also got to remember, Warner Brothers Studios, it was like cutting so much stuff back because they want to focus on other product or projects that really shouldn't even have any light of day.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's a bit of a bummer, but hopefully maybe the next one, the next NetherRealm project. People have been saying or rumored that Injustice 3 is going to be a thing, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. We'll see. If it's another Mortal Kombat game, then it's another Mortal Kombat game. That's really how I see it at this point. Yeah, look at these guest characters time.
Still don't understand the Ghostface one.
Ghostface was definitely a weird choice too. That's another thing. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it was because of the movie that was coming out for it.
Yeah.
But still, overall, I was like, that's why.
Yeah. We'll be supporting this game for years to come. 18 months later, Ultimate Definitive Edition now available. Oh man. Yeah.
We like this game very, very much. We are passionate. Whew. Now we're done with that.
Yeah. Possibilities are endless. Possibilities have ended. Damn, man.
The sky's the limit, everyone. But for everyone else, the limit is the sky.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Thank you, Chris Rock, for that.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that was short. Someone said.
I blinked. What happened?
Still longer than Multiverses. Oof! Ouch. Ouch.
Hey! Too soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it also really came down to like Mortal Kombat people not liking the assist system. I think it also boils down as well. Like if you're gonna have a tag, or if you're gonna have that kind of mechanic of any kind, it might as well be like the Mortal Kombat tag mode that they had back in an MK9, and sort of make that into like a dedicated game at that point. You know? That way it's like, okay, it is still Mortal Kombat by name, but it's going to be a different game because it is now a full tag game. Whereas this is supposed to be another mainline Mortal Kombat game, but then you still have this like assist mechanic that throws off a number of people, you know? And especially, and then the balancing, like you said, did not help that either. Especially with the old Cyrax assist stuff. I think that was like one of the overpowered ones, so to say. But what it is at this point. It's the definitive edition. Seemingly it is done for Mortal Kombat 1.
What?
You know. So bit of a bummer, bit of a shame that because the possibilities were there, right? Like it could have been, you know, on this game for a longer time, but I guess not. So it kind of continues the trend of Mortal Kombat being pretty short when it comes to lifespan, unfortunately, in comparison to like Street Fighter, because Street Fighter tends to go on for like what, at least 5-6 years ish. You know, pretty much most of that console generation. Whereas Mortal Kombat, like, they pretty much ended like pretty quickly, rather quickly.
Yes.
Right. So that's that.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, yeah. It's a damn shame. All right, we can wrap it up with some EVO Japan talk. We didn't get a chance to really like talk about it ish. I just wanted to go over like the winners and such like that, and some other stuff if it comes to mind. Let's just start with Street Fighter 6 since it's right there. Go over like the winner and stuff like that. And yes, once again, Minardi took EVO Japan. I think he did it once before, if I'm not mistaken, which really goes to show how, you know, what the prowess Minardi has in this era of Street Fighter. Like really very much a strong player. Let me go back on that real quick here and see if that's correct. Yeah, 2024, Minardi, he was the previous winner. So yeah, back to back, dude. Holy shit, that is something, right? And you got to take a look at the bracket too, right? Or at least top 8. You know, you had what was it? Higuchi, Koboyan, Lashar, NL. You have Momochi. Or this is the lower bracket, and then the upper bracket you had Momochi, Ryukichi, Minardi, and then Akira. You know, like he had a good amount of Japanese players, and Korean players, and then the one Dominican Republic player. You know. And yeah, and there you have it, right? Like, Mana stayed in the winners all the way.
All the way, man.
Yeah. No reset.
This was like the defining, like this match. I guess the match that Menard had with Akira was like Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put it in Hypecast.
Okay.
We can just watch like the first 36 seconds of it.
Got it.
But I saw it half live because I was playing something, but I had it in the background.
Gotcha. Yeah.
When the announcer was going crazy, I was like, "Hey, what? What's happening over there?"
Oh yeah, this is the one with the air grab. Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
the air grab that was heard around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and also, these two were very patient.
Mm-hmm.
They were like actually testing the waters.
Yeah, managed to almost get the comeback, but
right there,
boosh, wake up air throw. Yes. Yep. Wait, I'll even play the audio in that moment. Yeah.
The shoulder, like.
Yeah, he was feeling it, dude. The shoulder roll, yeah, dude. He was rolling his shoulders. He was feeling it, man.
It was either he was feeling it or he was like, "Ooh, that was a little tense. Let me just loosen."
Oh yeah, I think it was a combination of both, definitely. But yeah, like that was like, what the hell? No, I guess only Minardi. And yeah, notice, right? He's rocking the Blanca again.
Yep,
he is rocking the Blanca. Not much Gi faction in this part anyway.
Because sadly, like, Gi is strong.
Yes,
but he kind of gets outshined by like other characters,
Oh,
which
yeah.
it is to part the course.
Mm-hmm.
Like sad to say, like we both like playing big boys in
Mhm.
these type of fighting games.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Like Chad, if you saw me and Hawk in the early days of what was it, Strive? We
Mhm.
both tried to grab each other's asses right in the beginning of the matches.
Yeah,
It's like
we're both doing the
kata technique.
the Kara. Yes, the Kara command grab.
It's kind of funny. Like sometimes if you don't try to do the kata technique, it's better. But when you try to physically, like, okay, this is how you do the kata, you fuck it up.
Mhm.
But when you don't think about it, it's like, oh, I
Mhm.
got it.
Yeah,
Ooh, excuse me.
yeah, man.
Thank you.
And also, yeah. And then there's of course, he also has an M Bison in his pocket.
Mhm.
With Mena. Although interesting though to see the lineup for the characters this time around, because Ken player, another Geef, but Momochi is like both Ed and Mai, but although Mai looks like was his main for this tournament. Akira was Cammy, Lashar is Mai, Terry, and Ed, Higuchi with the Guile, and then you have Ed now with the Akuma. So pretty interesting balance of characters this time around. Because previously it was like Luke's and JP's and shit,
JPs, handful of Ryus,
Yeah. Oh yeah, Ken's. Yeah, Ken. A lot of Ken's. Oh my goodness.
Ken. So
Uh huh.
not much. I think it was like what the early life of Street Fighter 6. We saw like so much Marishas.
There were
She
more
was a
Manisas,
fucking-
but yeah, that fell off.
Fell off. Manon was there, but then she kind of felt bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh DJs.
Um,
DJs was like the
EJ's
next.
was a lot. Kimberly was also up there, and then she
Really? I thought Kimberly was like a little more in the middle-ish, middle of the pack when it comes to numbers. That is.
What was the small girl's name again?
Oh, Lily.
Lily was also there with, like, I guess on the same level as Kimberly. Like, she's there, but then once you get to like the finals, like I
Like
wanna
top
say
24 or
Yeah,
like
24.
16. Mhm.
she gone. She
gone.
disappeared.
Yeah.
She
that
got
makes more
reduced to atoms.
Yeah. yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, not much on the Rashid side too, except Big Bird. Big Bird is rocking the
Yeah,
Rashid.
Big Bird rocks him.
But yeah, overall though, I think the tournament itself was pretty good from what I was able to see. But there were definitely plenty of wild moments, especially with Mid RD, of course.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry. Let's go back and check out Tekken 8, because that was another kind of a big moment because of Knee taking the tournament.
Oh yeah.
Knee has now won EVO, I think 4 times. That's why he did the 4, with the finger. And there's a picture of him holding up the 4. So there was that
He
moment.
just needs to win one more, then he can do 5 times.
Yeah.
And act like a Kenny / Booker T.
Booker T. Yeah. If you look at the lineup here, it is mostly Korean players, and then you have the sole Japanese player Pinya rocking the Raven of all characters.
Man.
Yeah, but Rangchi was there, Meo was there, Ulsan, Mangja. I'm not familiar with Mangja, Molgold, and of course Ni. And then we had the one sole American player from the US, Shadow, a 20Z. Although he did land right in the 7th, so Fell a little short there, unfortunately, but still in top 8. So let's not discredit him there. But the balance of characters here is pretty interesting this time around, though, because not much dragons, not much Dragunov anymore. It's just the one Dragunov player, which is Ulsan. But you have Brian Fury with Knee, thanks to Knee. Maul Gold does main Claudio, excuse me, yeah, Claudio, and then Fang. Law for Mangja, right? You have the one Law player. Oh yeah, Ulsan does, yes, not only plays Dragunov but has a Pocket Reina. Mayo with the Jack, woo! Yes, Jack, gotta represent the robots. Rangchu got the Bears, right? Panda Kuma, right? And then Shadow with the Zafina, yes.
Yeah.
Very interesting balance of characters in that one. You know, again, yeah, because in the early bits, it's always like Dragunovs and Fangs and such like that. But yeah, but this time, what's his face? Arslan Ash did not make it into top 8. I'm not sure if he was even there at all.
I kind of remember that something about his passport was like.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he got
fucked up.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that definitely sucks. Oh yeah. Because look at Farzan, Farzan, and all. Yeah, look at all the Pakistan players. They got fucked because the visas, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, the visas.
Oh, that sucks.
Screwed over.
I wonder if that was due to the stuff that was going on with at Pakistan, like with India and Pakistan. I don't know. Yeah, because that did happen around relatively around that time. So I wonder if there was like also something related to that or something. I'm not super sure, but either way, that sucks. Because look at all the Pakistan players. They got crossed off. That's terrible. Terrible way to not be able to participate like that. So that is a shame there. But nonetheless, Knee took it. So congrats to Knee for taking EVO Japan 2025. Okay, so Guilty Gear for this time around. Daru Ino. Yes, Daru Ino. One of the favorites rocking the Ino won EVO Japan this time around. So very good on that. I like watching Daru Ino's Ino gameplay. It's very, very nice. Very nice to watch. But second place is a US player, Red Ditto with Ram. Summit in third with the Chip and ABBA. Tiger Pop with the Happy Chaos. Tiulada with the Sin and Kai. Funny, right? Father and son sort of pair there. Polka with the Happy Chaos. Also, secondary is Leo and Dizzy. Interesting there. Leffen with the Happy Chaos. Fell into 7th /8, and Sanakan from Korea also rocking the Happy Chaos. Happy Chaos still staying strong, seems like, but yeah, you still have like characters like Chip and even Ino still also like kind of rippling the waters there. Very nice to see that there is a chance, when it comes to certain characters.
Yes.
But Gobo almost made it into top 8, and he's rocked Venom. Like, damn, Venom and ABBA. So like the new characters. Wow. Damn, he was just right there too, man. That would have been awesome to see him in top 8. Bushin Slayer, man, maining Slayer for this one. So yeah, it looks like the DLC, newer characters, man, they're just there. They're just there. But give them more time, and I'm sure they'll be a lot more consistent. Oh, I see. We got the one pop player named Andros. I think he's from Spain. Yeah, from Spain. So that's nice. Yeah. Otherwise, Gold Lewis doesn't seem to be as strong as before, if I'm not mistaken. Because I believe Gold Lewis was like kind of up there at one point. And then there's of course Happy Chaos, but yeah, but yeah. But at least we have within the top 50-ish. You do see a good variety though. Oh, you got the one pop player from Japan, Fab, making it into within the top 50s for sure. So Potemkin, kind of trailing along, so it's nice. But yes, congrats to Dario, for taking that for sure.
Yep.
Okay, so now up next with Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. We have Kusausagi or Kasa Usagi. Excuse me. I read that like I like lumped certain syllables together. Winning it with the Fairy. Oh yeah, that's pretty surprising. Fairy. Wow. I didn't think Fairy would be up there, but okay. I mean, then again, I haven't been keeping up with the game as well as before. Zangief's Dream, that's a funny name. Rocking the Cagliostro at second in the top 8. Shio, Loane, okay. And then you have Grimnor.
Yep.
Or Grimnor, yeah. Hinoki no Bo with the Sanophon. I'm just gonna read that as A1 Roke from China with the Vasaraga. Damn, 2 Vasaragas? Wow, what's going on with Vasaraga, man? Did they get like buffed or something? Damn, I'm surprised. 2 Vasaragas in top 8? That's crazy. Like previously, he was ass. He was super ass. at least when I played Grand Blue or whatever. Totoro with the Percival. Kosame with the Lancelot. Lastly for top 8. So yeah. Pretty interesting. I did not think a number of these characters would be like top 8 material. Including Vasaraga, like Jesus, that's like the biggest surprise to me. No lie, if I'm being honest. Oh, but yeah, right there in the cusp is Versusia. That's the original character. Her name is still kind of foreign to me.
Escaping you.
Yeah, escaping me. Gran is just right there, funny enough. Naramaya as well. Koyao. RRQ with the Versusia as well. Versusia. I guess it depends on how you pronounce it. Anyway. Oh wow, 2B is in there. Okay. We got 2B. Zeta. Siegfried within the top 16. Interesting. I do not see. Okay, well, to be fair, none of the characters were indicated here, but the rest of the bottoms. But no Ladiva though. Sadly, Ladiva is like one of the grappling characters. Sadly, we do not see her there. But hey, that's the grappler life. but still, nonetheless, a pretty good spread of characters.
Yep.
Other than the 2 Vasaraga, but that's the surprise. I'll let that slide. Yeah, actually, yeah. That's it seems like Granblue's now chugging along nicely. Okay, and then we got KOF here. For KOF 15, ET did take that, coming from Taiwan. Rocking the Sylvie, the Hydern, and Isla team. MOK or Moke in second. Shune, Isla, and that is Kukri. Yep. Lacid, I think that's the name is. Or Lacid, maybe. Meiten Kun, Shermie, you have Ash. M, and fourth, you got he was rocking the Yashiro, Benimaru, and Isla, right, as the main team, and he has also 2 other pocket characters. Shonen, Yashiro, Benny, and Isla as well. Damn, Yashiro's looks like he's been pretty strong as well. Benimaru along, and Isla's still up in there. Morimoti with the Hinako. Oh, Nakaru. Okay. And that is Athena. Okay. Score with the... I think that's... Oh, yeah. Roji Yashiro. Chizuru. And Hydern. If I was still playing KOF, I would have picked up... tried to pick up on Orochi Yashiro. He looked really fun to watch. Manamuda with the Clark, Benimaru, and Shermie, landing in the 7/8 spot for sure. So yeah, again, that nice little spread of characters. The only common recurrence is Isla for sure. Looks like Isla is a pretty strong character at the moment. But Hydern, I heard Hydern's been pretty good as well, pretty strong. But it looks like also Benny and Yashiro is strong as well. And then to me, it's very nice to see Orochi Yashiro like at least has a chance of some kind. And then yeah, that's the rest of the bracket right there. I think Xiaohai had to back out at one point to focus on City of the Wolves and what was the other game he wanted to play? I forgot. But at least whatchamacall, Xiaohai won City of the Wolves in a official side tournament sort of championship there. So that's really saying something. All right, we'll just check out the Third Strike Cup, Cooperation Cup. Excuse me, for Third Strike. This is like a 5v5 team thing, and I think this team had the Alex, and during that comeback or something. Oh man, that there was a clip that was like so good. Well, of course, me seeing that as a Alex main in Street Fighter 5, but yeah, it seemed like it would be a fun watch because I didn't watch the Cooperation Cup there, so maybe I'll take the time to sit down and watch that because it is a pretty interesting format, you know, having the 5v5 for a game like this. But yeah, were there like other things you wanted to mention about EVO Japan or? Oh, so did you have any comments about EVO Japan? Like any other comment? Oh, yeah.
Like I'm trying to look at it as a whole, and then seeing the the placements, like right here. Nemo at third. I was kind of expecting him to be at least second, but
Oh yeah.
I can say that
This is for the Seed of the Wolves.
SNK.
SNK, yes. Yeah.
But overall, I think how EVO Japan is set up, it's like, sad to say, more organized than EVO USA.
Really?
At
Because
some capacity.
I to some capacity. Okay, that's okay.
Yeah.
Because
To some
I
capacity.
right. Because I heard sort of the opposite overall because it was
The opposite,
hot.
yeah.
The PS5s were
The
overheating.
AC was broken, actually.
Yeah, like that was like that must have been a horrible experience, I'm sure, because Japan
Horrible.
has its moments of being super hot and humid. So that's why you had people like Ringe, commentator. He was like using a fan like the entire time. The fan right in the hand the entire time because it was warm. It was hot. It was overheating the PS5s, and in fact, there were PS5 problems during the top 8.
Yep.
I think we mentioned that. So, that was very unfortunate. And but I think at least the setups themselves, like at least according to Punk anyway, were actually working.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
It was just that
the heat,
the minor, the other technical minor issues, like again, during the showcase of Wolf, the audio cut off halfway, and so the creator walked out. But those are technical issues that you could plan as hard and as locked down as you can, but sometimes technology has their own fucking way of going like, nah, I don't like working right now.
I don't feel like working. Yeah. Yeah.
The whole SpongeBob, I don't feel like it.
Yeah, we definitely had those kinds of moments with technology.
Yeah,
especially with Windows computers, man. They're just like, yeah, fuck you. I don't feel like working. So they're a bunch.
There's a dust. There's a small dust particle touching, where your component meets, the motherboard. I'm gonna just die. I'm not even gonna try to turn on.
Right. Here, I'll give you this blue screen of death, just to scare you,
and not tell you why.
Yeah. Yeah.
But overall, I think EVO Japan, at the most part, worked. It was just that again, you cannot control the weather. If we did, how lovely I would love to keep Hawaii at least a 78 degrees, like year round. Like, Jesus Christ, it's lovely. I guess for you guys, every other day rain here and there, so
right.
But that kind of would be bad too, because you might get flooded at certain areas.
Certain areas, yeah. Certain areas in SoCal is just not built for flooding, unfortunately.
Because isn't like there's like some cities in SoCal? It's kind of like geographically bad because it's like how it's built. It's pretty much like what's one way to say it? It's like in a hole, so to speak. So,
yeah, so that we do have the bowl, right? LA is built.
There you go. Thank you. A bowl.
Yeah, LA is essentially built within a bowl, and then so what happens is something to do with the difference of the cold air and hot air. So when you have let's say like, okay, so you have the hot air over, right? And then you have I don't want to say cooler air, but a different temperature air. It gets trapped, right? Because of the differences between the temperature up and the temperature down or lower. So that's why you have the bowl, right? And then you have the pollution being visible because of that as
On top
well.
of it, yeah.
Above downtown LA as well. So that's one thing about SoCal, unfortunately, especially LA. It is hell. They call it the devil's bowl or devil's butthole or whatever it is.
Yeah, the devil anus.
The devil's anus for a reason. And
it's like also the drainage system, right? For like floods, it's not really
up to date.
clear, right?
No.
Yeah, up to date, clear.
No.
Like there's so much debris in some of the tunnels.
No, there's a lot of things wrong, dude. Look at how what happened with the fire, dude. Like, look at what happened, man.
Yeah.
That really goes to show of how much infrastructure or lack thereof is there when it comes to construction and all that stuff. There's a lot of things wrong with California. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I mean, there's a lot of shit that's wrong here in Hawaii.
Oh yeah, no,
Especially Oahu. Holy crap.
I'm sure there is plenty wrong with Hawaii when it comes to that sort of infrastructure as well.
What infrastructure?
Right? Yeah.
If I remember correctly, we're sinking like
Oh.
2 to 3 centimeters per year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Because they keep building and building on top of building, and it's like, stop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're gonna become Atlantis at this fucking point.
Well, that too.
Oh,
but
speaking of fucking Atlantis,
Mhm.
if you want to come visit in about 5 years from now, apparently the hotel chain Atlantis is going to be built here on my island,
oh wow.
right next to Disney Aulani.
Oh, damn.
and I didn't need to know that about like how Disney is kind of pissed off that they didn't buy the vacant land that was next to them in time,
Mhm.
to expand their hotel. But well,
Yeah.
Atlantis bought it, so
Damn. Damn. Beat them to the punch, huh?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty much it. I think there wasn't a whole lot going on when it comes to other reveals from EVO Japan. Let me check if Guilty Gear had anything relating at all. Hold on. I'm just gonna just type in here. Fuck
I
it.
think the Guilty Gear was only Unico.
Yeah, the unique.
That
Oh
was
yeah,
it.
the Unica thing. That's right. That's right. You're right. Opening movie. That's funny. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, they still have not put up the Unica teaser thing. That's strange. Huh. That's really weird.
Oops.
No, yeah, that's really weird actually. All right. Well, I mean, that did happen. That did happen though. All right. So I think that's pretty much it for EVO Japan in terms of the major stuff. I don't think we have anything else to go off of other than the AC was broken or something, so it was hot in there. Unfortunately, yeah. So
AC was hot, technical difficulties, PS5 turning
Overheat.
into jet engines.
yep. Oh yeah, working overtime for sure because of the heat.
It was the PS5 they were using. Was it the first gen or was it the I'm missing my dick, which is the
Pro.
CD drive.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure.
Because I could see, the first gen ones will overheat quickly, but you would think the Pro would take like some sort of beating before they go like, okay, I'm done.
I'm pretty sure they're just using the regular ass PS5s because money. even Sony's like, yeah, this is too much money, bro. Yeah, that's. I don't think that's gonna. I don't think those are pro versions. I can
And
definitely.
you see, guys, This is why we need Pokemon as real creatures, because one Articuno would have
Oh yeah.
kept that place cool, which is like one flap of its wing. Actually, no, that would be bad because didn't the Pokédex say like one flap of its wing it can just create a tundra?
Oh, probably. Probably.
Just go like Articuno, just flap your wing. It's too hot.
Just sit there, and I'm pretty sure it'll be cool enough to.
I know. Just breathe. Don't do anything. Just breathe.
Don't worry. We'll get you like the food. We'll give you food.
I know. We'll get you treats.
We'll get you treats.
And then you see that.
Yeah.
If you just see me, say, Zawa, why aren't you hot? Oh, well, you see, I have my Machoke on my right side fanning me. I have my Incineroar getting me curly fries.
Yeah.
And I have my Blastoise shooting me in the back with his cannons. I could have worded that better.
Yeah. All right. I think that's just about it for that.
Yep.
For Le EVO Japan event. All right. So frontline, not much, but we'll go. We got something to go over. One interesting story at least. So let's go ahead and do this. All right. Yeah, so Hideo Kojima, there was an interesting bit of news there when it comes to what he is doing posthumously, I guess. But this is all over. This is kind of like all over the gaming news media stuff. But this is from the Game Awards, particularly, I guess. Hideo Kojima announced that he left his staff a USB stick of game ideas to use after he dies. So,
I mean, keep prepping, but shit.
I like the comparison. So it's basically right below it is the One Piece intro. I love the One Piece.
Now, is it the Japanese audio, or is it Brock telling us the story?
Oh, yeah, that's right, because it's the same voice actor as Brock.
The king of the pirates attained this and everything.
Oh no, this is for the Funimation version. Okay.
Boo.
Yeah, that's so funny that you mentioned that like that. Yeah, I do remember that. I think his name is Ted Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's Kaiba. He's Brock. He's a lot of things. He was put into work for kids. But yeah, but yes, the idea of the story just sounds funny. Of him leaving behind like a piece of him, a major piece of himself. In the case that he passes away or whatever, you know. I mean, yeah, you never know because like remember the story with the creator for Yu-Gi-Oh, like he literally drowned trying to save somebody. Yeah, like so you just never know. And he wasn't even that old. I think he was still like in his 50s or just barely 60 or whatever, or even 40 at that. I'm not sure, but I forgot. But the point is that you just never know. So what if like
you will. But it would be so funny, like that hard drive, the thumb drive, is not really ideas like for games. It's actually the blueprint of making fucking Metal Gear Ray, like actual blueprints, and it's like,
damn,
why?
Damn, that's like government stuff, man. Shit, those are
I mean, Kojima's games.
Yeah,
all about the government conspiracy and shit.
Yeah, you're right. The memes, the memes.
Or it could be so funny that he gave them the wrong thumb drive, and it's like his family photos and shit.
That would be horribly funny, though. In the
you know, at
tragic,
the funeral, like,
Mm-hmm.
or he passes. The thumb drive that his workers get is like family photos. The thumb drive that his family
It's
gets
just
is like
family photos.
yeah. The thumb drive the family gets is like the blueprint for like
Mhm.
Metal Gear.
Well, they're
It's
just like, the fuck is this?
He's like, I know your uncle was crazy, but what the fuck is this?
Yeah. The fuck is this? Memes? What? Raiden? What's a Raiden? What is this?
What's quiet?
What? Yeah. What is a quiet? Why does his arm? What is it? Who's Senator Armstrong? Why is he coming back?
Why is he saying he's fucking invincible?
Yeah. Wait. What? Wait. Nanomachine's son? Oh man, that would be hilarious. That is hilarious to think about. What if
now thinking about it,
Go ahead, yeah.
that should get like not like a remake, not really a remake, but a retouch.
Oh yeah, something.
Metal Gear, Rising, like
A retouch
that
up.
should get, like-
A retouch up.
yeah,
Just a little.
or make it
yeah.
like
Mm.
make it a little bit more gory. just
Yeah,
a
just a little,
tad.
just a tad. Yeah, just a tad. Just a touch.
And it's like, but it was already at a 10. Well, you can just dial it just a bit. There we go.
Yeah.
Sir, that's
Hey,
20.
Hey guys. Hey.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey guys, remember Sundowner? Yeah, make his smile a little more shit green. Shit eating grin. Jessim Sam, make him a little more prettier. Yeah.
Blade Wolf, make him more into the game. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't there a DLC thing for Blade Wolf or whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, the DLC for Blade Wolf is pretty much like an hour or two before the events of Chapter 1 of Revengeance.
Yes, that's right.
Something like that.
Yeah. But hopefully, yeah, it'd be kind of sad though. I was gonna say if by the time he does pass away, USB sticks are like obsolete, so you can't like fit it into the computer anymore. It's like, oh shit, fuck.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, there should be like some places that still.
Yeah, I know, right? Like some of those
ancient.
ancient analog places that will still like, yeah. I think there's still places that like develop photos or something, develop film for you and print them out or yeah. And then like you can keep the negatives or whatever, yeah.
Like I wouldn't like bat an eye that Japan still has a fucking Radio Shack somewhere.
Some type of
depths.
yeah. Oh yeah, no. Well, it's not called Radio Shack, but it's a shack full of stuff that, and they'll do like services of like, like developing film or like fix cassette players and like record players, vinyls, and whatever, all that stuff. I'm sure because there's a lot of like hole in the wall types of places because of how cramped them buildings are. So I'll not be super surprised if those places are still around. What?
Got 2 notifications.
Oh, I know. I got 2. But I'll check on my phone. Oh, okay. I got some retweets. From Draco.
Oh God, my eyes.
All right, I think that's pretty much it on that. I mean, it's kind of funny to hear if it is true, of course. If this could have been just a sensationalized, fabricated story just for the shits and giggles because it's Kojima. Because Kojima is like, like he's just kind of one of those like people like he can literally just go watch a movie and people would be like, oh my god, he watched a movie, guys. All right, what's his opinion on this movie or whatever? Like, oh, it's so fascinating, man, because he he went out and go watch a movie even though it's a fucking normalized activity for everyone else, you know, that type of stuff.
Yep.
Or, you know, like also kind of like Harada too. Like Harada kind of like is so fascinated with like something that's like super normal to us. You know what I mean? So it's like, what, you know, like remember he was like asking like a very detailed, like very formal question, I think, about like the Waffle House stuff or something. Which that also has been still ongoing, surprisingly. Like the whole Waffle House, put the Waffle House stage in this in Tekken 8 meme or whatever. But yeah, there's been rumors flying around that that's going to happen.
I mean, it could something better like happen fast and in the good graces of, you know, the fans of Tekken, because again this season
Yes.
this season is like, woo, Jesus.
Yeah. It's been on fire, unfortunately. And I think
Not
it's
the good fire, everybody. It's like it's the dog meme. Like, this is fine. No,
this
it's
is
not.
fun. No, it's not. It's more like you know, the guy with the pizza box and he comes in and everything's on fire.
I don't. He's like, wow, we're gonna hang out. What the fuck happened?
Yeah. Pretty much. All right. We did talk about Fortnite a little early on, so I just wanted to dabble in with the Vader stuff because there is a AI powered Darth Vader in the game. And apparently this was under the approval of James Earl Jones, and I'm assuming also his estate.
Yep. So the estate. So I'm just gonna give you the gist of it.
Okay.
He did sign off to Lucasfilm / Disney to, you know, allow his voice to be powered by AI, because he did not want future. This is James Earl Jones. He did not want future fans of Star Wars, you know, to miss out of what, you know, we grew up with. So he kind of just wants to, in a sense, immortalize his voice as Vader, which is, you know, one is a noble cause, but because AI voicing is such a hot topic right now, and so, you know, both worse and a little bit better, but again, we can't do anything. We just kind of have to accept it that it was James Earl Jones that, you know, gave the okay for his voice to be used you know, to be used this way. Now, the problem is, because of it being AI powered, let's just say for the first few hours or so with Vader being out and about, he had no filter. Like, that damn thing was just fucking going off in like, why? What?
Freaking fucking what? Such vulgarity does not become not allowed. Spanish, a useful tongue for smugglers and spice traders.
No.
Strategic value is
No.
No. Skibidi toilets.
No.
Some new form of rebel alliance.
Can you raise me up?
If Riz equates to mastery of the Force, apprentice, then my Riz is unquestionable.
That's so wild.
Are you suggesting I concern myself with trivial aesthetics? Hatsune Miku.
Oh God.
Inquire about mommy ASMR. No. Explain this phenomenon. Does it involve lullabies or some other form of psychological manipulation?
No.
The gritty. Is that some form of involuntary muscle spasm? Apprentice? I trust it does not indicate weakness. The bite of 87?
No. Oh my God.
So there was a clip, but I think it got deleted. Like,
of course.
Because, you know, because in game you can recruit Vader and he'll talk to you and you can ask him.
You can ask him questions,
Someone asked him, like, Vader, do you do that? Do you get off? And the context of it was like so detailed that the person was, you could hear him walking away, like going like, "Oh my god, I did not need to know about this." It's like what you do in your alone time, Lord Vader. Please.
I want to, dude. I found a clip of Vader explaining the story of Kingdom Hearts. It was so funny because it was so detailed. What was it?
Where's the like? I also saw another video thanks to someone in Max's Discord of like Vader and the person who was playing Hatsune Miku won, and the way Vader was like congratulating the person was like what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the most like out of character Vader could ever be. Put it in Hypecast.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I hate being nearsighted sometimes, kids. Should I invest going back with contacts?
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe.
I mean, it's been like 5 years.
The Empire celebrates this victory royale. Well done, Hatsune Miku, and all members of our squad. The galaxy shall tremble before our might.
Oh my god. Only in Fortnite, man. Only in Fortnite. Oh no. Let me see.
Oh, speaking of Fortnite, while you're looking for the Kingdom Hearts lore,
Here.
apparently leaks. The leaks are that we might see a OP collaboration in Fortnite.
I know.
So depending on what characters this boy over here might fucking throw money.
It's imminent, dude. It is imminent, man. It's coming. You know the answer already, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still waiting for Fortnite to throw money at Toei for like Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. When they reach that pinnacle, then we know Fortnite is much more stronger than Disney.
Oh man, yeah. Oh yeah.
But that's not true because Disney is also making the collaboration with Fortnite pretty soon as well. So,
right.
Hello?
Right.
All right, let's listen to the detailed lore of Kingdom Hearts, which still doesn't make fucking sense.
Can you please tell me the story of Kingdom Hearts?
Very well, Sky.
Notice how long it took.
Stop until I get to 200 sentences. The tale begins on the Destiny Islands, where young Sora and his friends Riku and Kairi dream of exploring new worlds beyond their idyllic home. Their peaceful existence is shattered when a sudden darkness descends, bringing with it strange creatures known as the Heartless. Sora obtains the Keyblade, a weapon of light capable of vanquishing the Heartless, and is separated from his friends. Guided by the Keyblade's power, Sora joins forces with Donald Duck and Goofy, emissaries from Disney Castle, who are searching for their missing king, Mickey Mouse, and the Keybearer. Together, they journey to various Disney-themed worlds, battling the Heartless and sealing the world's keyholes to prevent the darkness from spreading. Along the way, they encounter numerous Disney characters, both heroes and villains, who aid or hinder their quest. Sora's group learns of Maleficent's plans to control the Heartless and conquer all worlds. They confront her and ultimately defeat her, but the true mastermind behind the chaos is revealed to be Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. Riku, seduced by the darkness, allies himself with Ansem, believing it is the only way to protect Kairi. Sora is forced to fight
You're
Riku,
so invested.
but ultimately chooses to save him, even if it means sacrificing himself. Kairi's heart, which had been residing within Sora, returns to her, completing her. And
Yep,
allowing
right there,
her
I
to
like that
protect
emote. It's like,
Sora.
The popcorn.
Ansem is defeated, but Riku and King Mickey remain trapped in the realm of darkness. Sora, Donald,
Yes.
and Goofy vow to find them, setting the stage for further adventures.
That was really in detail explanation, Vader. Thank you very much. Can you please go?
Well, remember that is Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah, that's
You didn't go into Kingdom Hearts 2 or fucking Chain of Memories, Birth by Sleep, 365 over 2 days or whatever that fucking game is on the 3DS. Dream Down, Drop Distance, Kingdom Hearts, all the mobile games, the canceled mobile game.
Hey Draco, what's up? Draco's in the chat.
Hey, look. So in a sense, like there is enjoyment,
Yeah.
and then there's shit, like crap AI.
The what do you call, like what the damage actually does in the long run because of cutting off actual people from jobs and all that stuff. That whole spiel. But god damn it, man. It's such a double-edged sword. Like I hate AI, but it can be really funny if it's like just like in those specific moments, you know what I mean? If you use it for comedic purposes, then I'm fine with it. But when it comes to like using it for the actual art of things, that's where I get my gears grinding.
Grinding. Because I forget which company is going to use AI to... Oh, it's Toei. Toei is going to fucking use AI to fucking like do color corrections and actual storyboarding and stuff. I'm like, no. It's like, what you should do with AI is throw it out. I like my actual, like, you can tell people animated this. You can, the hard work.
Right. Yeah. But it's Pandora's box. It's not gonna go back in. It's unleashed. It's been unleashed, and we're not gonna ever see it go away. It's here to stay, and it's gonna have and it's gonna have an effect for the worst. I say for the most part on the industry, whether it be voice acting, art, visual arts, the entertainment industry is going to fucking feel it.
It's going to go into a downward spiral if companies, like big major companies, starts using AI as pretty much as a crutch.
Right, and especially the gaming stuff too. Like, let's not forget. Yeah, and then companies like Ubisoft have been trying to like really push forward this whole AI technology to like help write stories and shit like that. Like, oh my goodness, man. My God.
I mean, they can try, but
they will try, but
I don't think so. Yeah.
Well, but for what it is here, it is funny. It is a funny moment. If we're gonna look at it for what it is, but in the long haul, I hate to be that stick in the mud or whatever, but the damage is going to continue with said industry and such like that. God damn it, man. God damn it.
Indeed.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that is what is happening in Fortnite. I am enjoying the season for the most part. It is pretty fun. I like the fact that we don't even have to worry about ammo for right now because it's all laser weapons.
But because like past seasons, it's the muscle memory of like, oh, gotta reload. Oh wait.
Well, you have to cool down your weapon. Yeah,
you can. But sometimes you have that muscle memory, like, oh, you're just staring at the screen, going like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I do like the lightsabers. They're fun.
Yeah, they're definitely there for the fun. But holy shit, those shotguns are just disgusting.
Yeah.
Especially especially the new.
I don't really use. Oh, the one that looks like the barrel's like fucking huge.
Yeah, the
like single barrel.
what was it called? The Wookiee one?
Oh yeah, the Wookiee.
Was it
That
the
one's
Wookiee?
fun to use.
Yeah, the Wookiee bowcaster is pretty fun to use, but the I forget what it was called. It was a specific scatter shot or scatter blaster. But it's the one, yeah. But you're saying it's the one with the fat barrel at the end. That shit's disgusting if you land your shot. Disgusting, right? The next disgusting shotgun is the ACP. That's the other one too. Which is basically the side pump shotgun thing, which even though it's a fucking laser. Like, what do you have to pump it for? What are you pumping it for? But it's just funny.
It's a water gun.
So yeah, it's a water gun. No, it's yeah. Yeah, but you know, it's Fortnite. I mean, the shotguns are always like disgusting in some way.
Yeah.
There's something about Fortnite and shotguns. I don't know, man. Like Call of Duty has its own fair share of like disgusting shotguns and stuff like that. Especially back in the day. But something about Fortnite, man, that's a whole nother flavor, man.
I mean, it's the same thing like back in the day, season 1-0 of Apex Legends and their shotgun, the Mastiff.
Oh, right.
Okay, one hit of the Mastiff, it doesn't matter if you are fully armored or HP, half of it's gone, and you're like, what happened?
Can't hack in Fortnite. You can still cheat in Fortnite. I think there is.
You still can.
You still can. There is a way to cheat Fortnite, unfortunately.
There's still the aimbots. And then...
Oh yeah, there is going to be a way. But yeah, especially speaking of like, kind of like that, I guess. But like the what do you call it? The Darth Vader AI has been like, quote unquote, patched from like saying certain things, but I think it's still not fixed. It's because of it's just the way AI works, I guess, right? So
it'll be learning, and then it will evolve,
right?
And then Skynet will happen.
Skynet, yep. Darth Vader
Skynet's gonna it's gonna leak all my tax returns, and everyone will see all the Daddy G tax returns, and I'll be like, those are not mine. I'm holding it for a friend.
Yeah. Of course, any shooting game is going to have its fair share of hackers, especially Apex Legends, man. Holy shit. That shit's bad. Holy shit. I'm sure, like, Valiant has its fair share of, like, hackers and such. What do you call? Call of Duty's Warfare, or whatever you call it.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
What you want to call?
And then
Overwatch had a lot of hackers.
Overwatch, yeah, right. And then I think even there's a fair share of like Marvel Rivals as well.
Yep,
it's gonna happen no matter like when it comes to the online. Anything online it's gonna have that sort of what do you call it? That little corner, right, of those hackers. Because they have nothing better to do. So, yep. Darth Vader AI is a thing.
Did it?
Yeah. I guess take it for what it is. I mean, if people are having fun with it, that's fine, but the potential it has is very concerning. Very, very concerning. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. Games news. Let's go into that. Where's the thing? All right, here we go. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts, there were some screenshots that have been officially released throughout multiple outlets or whatever. I guess even Jeff Keighley needed to do that, but whatever, I'll take it. Himatsu, yes,
Uh,
as well.
So
Yes.
it's kind of funny that these screenshots came like a few hours after Square announced that they were canceling the mobile game that was supposed to be out next year, I believe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So everyone's going like, "Wow, who what monkey paw did someone wish this upon?"
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I'm sorry, it looks pretty. I don't think it's for this generation of console.
Hmm.
This does not. This probably. Yeah, this does not look like for PS5. It's probably going to be the PS6 at this
6.
point.
Yeah. Okay. That seems believable. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the shit with Mickey, man. God damn.
So, and then people are already complaining of how Sora looks. Like he doesn't look like his Kingdom Hearts C self. He looks too real,
Mm-hmm.
and that's because he's in a different. According to lore wise, he's in a different dimension or
Mm.
a world. He's technically supposed to be in our world, the real world,
Oh gosh.
and
That's
that
not weird at
when he
all.
does go, and when he does go back to like, the Kingdom Hearts world and stuff, he'll revert back to his cartoony, quote unquote cartoony self.
Uh-huh.
Well, again, these are just stills, screenshots. We don't know how much of this is going to be
The final product.
implemented.
Yeah.
Implemented into the final product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. Um, yeah, I mean, on the very surface level, it does look pretty. I like the lighting for the library, for example, but you know, we're so far away from Kingdom Hearts 4, it seems like still. So I don't have too much
Once
to
again,
say.
it's a Nomura project, but I
Uh-huh.
think he's already off that project because he had his shot last year because they needed something. Like Square's higher up needed something from him, like
Mm-hmm.
show us progress. And guess where his priorities
Mm-hmm.
wasn't Kingdom Hearts. It was actually part 3 of Final Fantasy 7. So
FF7, yeah. And maybe he already did his part for Kingdom Hearts 4.
yeah,
So he's like, all right, I'm out. Now back to my baby.
back to my baby. To which I no doubt part 3 of 7 is going to be good. I just want to know which remake is going to get the hammer first. Because there are hints that it is supposed to be 9, but other hints are saying it's supposed to be 8. So which one is getting the hammer first, 8 or 9?
Ooh.
To me
Okay.
personally, I'll take 9 because I never played 9.
Uh-huh.
So
I haven't
let me
played
see
8.
why.
I haven't played 8 or 9, so I'll take either one.
I mean, if it's FF8, congratulations to everyone that likes Squall and it's Triple Triad and all that. If it's
Yeah.
9, we kind of go back to the medieval setting and stuff. Which,
Mhm.
if they were smart, they would take this kind of the same combat of 16 with a mix of Strangers of Paradise and use that as a catalyst to make a remake of FF1. Or just fuck it, just take the same combat and whatever's of Stranger of Paradise and just build that to make FF1, to make it feel cohesive.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Or you can just scrap everything and just remake 10 just for me.
Right.
Or 6.
Yeah.
Actually, 6 with today's technology, with all the mechas and I guess magic will look actually pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so sorry to those that really like some Amano-san's artworks and stuff. He did say that 6 is his favorite that he worked on, so that's why he was so proud of. That's why he's so proud of making brand new artwork for Terra and Kefka for the Magic the Gathering collab.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, there it is.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of which, I found 2 card shops that I'm going to kind of like go during EVO.
Oh, okay.
And apparently View is gonna be is gonna tag along because he wants me to be what's the word I'm looking for? Smart with my money in Vegas, the city of sin and gambling. Me opening booster boxes is my gambling. So fuck off. If the booster boxes are like sold at a decent price, I might buy 2 in one go.
Jesus.
I mean,
that money's
like
gonna
right
go
now, my the booster box I bought right now or pre-ordered, it's 150, but I'm doing the payment plan through PayPal, so I'm only paying like $37 for the next like bi-weekly. So it's not really that bad. But again, it is a gambling because you did it with Pokemon, now I'm doing it with Magic. Which is also funny because with Magic, the current set Tarkir, which is catered towards Dragon decks, I'm trying to remake or rebuild 2 Dragon decks that I have. And mostly all the cards that I pulled I'm almost finished with one of the decks, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, why?
Mm-hmm.
And again, like I pulled 2 of the most highly sought after cards of the set. Like I could sell it to get my money back, but no, I'm using it to build my decks.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully I'm gonna have at least 1 or 2 of them finish, and then I'll probably bring them with me to EVO to see if anyone has decks, to play while we are like hanging out at EVO. If not, I'll probably just get drunk with JJ. You can come too, Hawk, if you want to get drunk.
I mean, I'll probably be your sitter in case something happens.
Hey. All you need to do if I do hit drunkenness is either have like something very fatty and oily, so like French fries or something like that.
Yeah.
Or Starburst. Starburst is actually like is my equilibrium fucking treat.
That's
I don't know why.
Oh, that's interesting.
I guess it's the sweetness that kind of like hyperactivates my metabolism.
Maybe. Interesting.
But if you do join to drink with me, Hawk, just be careful with JJ. She don't go light.
Oh, I know. I've hung out with her.
Yeah.
I know.
It's like you think it's like, oh, we're just gonna have like fruity drinks and stuff.
Oh, she goes.
What the fuck is this?
She goes in.
This is rum mixed with this and this and this. JJ, we're supposed to, pre-game before we hit the game. I didn't pre-game. This is not pre-gaming. This is I'll be on the ground in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And I don't know, she said that she's gonna bring Ripley this year. If she is, I volunteer to be babysitter. Because all we're gonna watch is Bluey, listen to Cotton Eye Joe, or watch Kamen Rider or Super Sentai. But if we do watch Bluey, I'm just gonna ask her, who's your favorite character from Bluey?
Not too
Which
familiar.
no.
Not super familiar with Bluey. I know of it, but I don't know the
I
characters.
mean, Ripley already disappointed me by picking Bulbasaur.
Oh,
How
well,
dare
from
she? Yeah.
Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah, like JJ lined up the dolls, the plushies, and
She picked.
she grabbed Bulbasaur, and I was like,
Maybe it's the green. I think she likes green.
I think so too. Because I tried it on my niece, and I was like, okay, do not disappoint your uncle. Here's a Bulbasaur, here's a Charmander, here's a Squirtle. Choose wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Grabs the Charizard, and the Charmander, I'm like, fine. It's fine. I just walked away, and my sister's like, she chose Charizard. That's what I chose. It's like, yeah, like mother, like freaking daughter. Fuck you guys. I want a child to pick a fucking Squirtle.
Yeah.
And then my mom was like, you didn't even like Squirtle when you started. And I was like, what do you mean? And she showed me a VHS. Yes, we still have VHSs.
Yes.
Of me picking Bulbasaur, and I was like, I don't know who that little boy is on screen.
She caught you in. I wonder what the resolution is. It'd be like 480p or something. She caught you
something like that. But I was like, I don't know who that child is. That is not me.
She caught you in 480p, man. Damn, man. She caught you with that VHS tape. I got videotape evidence. That is a lie.
Don't worry, I'll destroy it.
Destroy it.
With the face scrub. Did not happen.
Yeah.
You saw nothing.
I've been a Charizard main day one, dude. But it's funny because I got blue. I got Pokemon Blue, but I picked Charizard.
Blue first. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, same with me. I got Pokemon Red first, and then I picked Squirtle. And then in Pokemon Blue, Squirtle, and then from then out, it was just water types all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, except for like my breaks, because I didn't play Sun and Moon. I did not play original Black and White. I played Black and White 2. Don't know if that.
You didn't play Sun and Moon, but yet you have an affinity with Incineroar, which is really funny.
Hey, because things.
Because things, yeah, okay, dude. Okay, dude.
And he's also fun in Smash.
Yeah, that's fair. Yes, okay, that's fair, but still, I find it funny that you even play Sun and Moon because Incineroar's in there, man.
Yep.
That's funny. That's funny.
I mean, when I think about it, I should have, since Sun and Moon is pretty much Hawaii.
Yes. Yeah. I'm like I've always been surprised. Like I'm like, yeah, this should have been your Pokemon game, but yeah.
Yeah. I guess it's because during that time I was just tired of Pokemon, and my main focus was on MMOs.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I think it was Sword and Shield that got me back in. And then Scarlet and Violet happened. I didn't go anywhere with Scarlet.
Yeah, you barely I dipped your foot in.
No, I got like half of the badges.
Oh, you got half of it? Okay.
It was just more of like,
you know, like the open worldness, right? That's what you.
I mean, I did like the open world. It was just that I grew up with the linear, like you go here.
Yeah, that's right. You like the structure. You like having some sense of structure.
Yep.
Right. Whereas,
because apparently I went the wrong way.
Yeah. No.
Because I was like, I was like level 10, and then I was like seeing Pokemon that were like level 20s and stuff. I was like, oh wait, what?
Yeah, there's an area with like level 50 Pokemon where you're like, oh shit.
He's like, I'm sorry.
That's like Dark Souls shit right there.
Test your might.
Yeah. No, for real.
Oh yeah. Lady Draco, why Squirtle? I guess it's because to sum up why Squirtle, it deals with my family. So because I am part Hawaiian, we have our Amakua, which is pretty much our animal guardians or ancestors in the shape of guardians.
Mm.
So like one of my relatives, their Amakua was a turtle or Honu in Hawaiian, and that was the relative that I was very close to. And then when I found out my Amakua was a gecko, I would see geckos like they will come as a sign of like something's happening in the family, or they're just like saying hi. It's a family thing or culture thing. There you go. So yeah.
So wait, did you pick? So in Ruby, you played Ruby Sapphire, yes? Did you pick
Ruby only?
Ruby? Okay, yeah, okay. So you picked Ruby, but did you pick Mudkip?
Yep.
Okay.
Mudkip,
Right.
that good boy.
Okay.
But if you ask me who do I want more, Mudkip or Totodile, I'll fucking pick my hyperactive
Your little
crocodile.
gator, yeah, your little crocodile, yeah. That's I can see that.
Just pick them up and throw it at somebody. It's like, go.
Yeah. I picked the fire chicken. Yeah, because it's fire. I'm a fireman. That's my old tradition. Never broke that ever since.
Yep.
Yep.
Your fire streak, my water streak.
Mm-hmm. See, only like if I ever get the other version of whatever, I pick the different one because I make like come on, I'm not gonna pick the same exact Pokemon in that version I pick up, right? But my main version or whatever, I always pick fire on main. Fire on main. Funny way to say it. I was gonna say about Kingdom Hearts. Back to Kingdom Hearts.
Okay.
Minor, but the UI did change notably. So, as you can see with the meter stuff, you have the EX meter like right there, or previously, and then right below it is an MP, and of course you have the health bar.
Yep.
And that
so
little
traditional,
right. But then now, you have the MP right there. Still,
it looks ugly.
It looks a little more like I get they're trying to be a little different with it, but I don't know how practical it's going to be.
Like, I'm sorry, because the first one is more traditional Kingdom Hearts style than the second one. The second one feels like it's straight from like a Final Fantasy remake.
Right. Looks like
take off Sora's face and just put fucking Squall's face. It will actually fit more better.
Right. Looks like it's like melding together at this point. Like you don't. It's gonna be there's gonna be a point where you just by visually you're gonna be able to tell that this is a Final Fantasy or a Kingdom Hearts game.
Oh no, you can tell if it's Kingdom Hearts game because there's gonna be no Final Fantasy characters.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Namora. You're or Square in general. Your fix with Kingdom Hearts 3 to just have Final Fantasy characters as in cutscenes did not like fucking made me happy.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ. It's like, let me actually go visit them. Let me go play with them.
With them.
Three
interact.
3 was just a hot mess.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go visit Arendelle. You can be with Elsa and Anna. Oh, so we're gonna have like a original story. Nope, we're gonna play the fucking movie.
Yeah, just the movie. You're just playing the movie, the game.
Yeah.
What was Sora,
like,
Donald, and Goofy?
Yeah, like at least again, Tangled. At least they try to be different, but still follow the same story beats.
Yeah,
and that's why I'll die on this hill that I'd rather watch Tangled over fucking Frozen
Same.
anytime of the fucking year.
Yes, same. Very much same. All right, I think that's all we got for Kingdom Hearts stuff. For comments, we'll keep an eye on it, but it's gonna be a long time. It's kind of like up there with like GTA 6, but GTA 6 is at least they said it's coming out next year.
Yeah, it's coming out.
But
Okay, I want to make prediction for Kingdom Hearts 4.
okay,
We're gonna see another teaser, at least 1 minute, in 2 years.
in 2 years. Okay, I want to say another. I'd say another teaser by the Game Awards, so that'd be like in December. Just a teaser, right? Not like a full-fledged trailer.
So like how long? Like 30 seconds, a minute?
I say a minute. At most a minute. At most.
What if it's like it starts, you're hearing the dearly beloved, playing, and then it shows the logo, face to black, now in development, and then it was done, and then that's it. It's like, the fuck?
No, it's continued to be in development.
And then in parentheses, development hell.
Yeah. But yeah, I say another teaser, and by the end of December. Yep. All right. So we just have one little thing for the visual entertainment side of things. It's very funny to talk about this because previously HBO we're gonna make it Max instead of HBO Max, even though it makes a lot more sense to have HBO Max. And they're like, looks like they're trying to double down on it, but then they're like, oh, never mind. Okay, now they're pedaling back to HBO Max. HBO.
All right. Where's that Thanos meme?
Right.
And what did it get you or bring you back to me?
Yep.
But the Poe Damon meme is good. Somehow HBO Max is returned.
Yeah, HBO Max is returned, yeah. Okay, well, I guess it says Max is being renamed to HBO Max for a simple reason. HBO represents quality, prestige, and programming, and Warner Brothers believes it's more appropriate selling point for its customers. In other words, if someone sees HBO, they're more likely to sign up. It's almost like we were saying this, like, why would you change this to Max, just Max? Right? It's like, it made little sense in the first place. We were seeing it right then and there, and HBO was just like, no.
Nope. Wrong. But
Wrong.
but see, this is also more fucking dumb because they reverted back to Max, and then you reading that first sentence, HBO represents quality, prestige, programming, and Warner Brothers believes that. Then why did you rip out Looney Tunes? No, not Looney Tunes. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry's not on Max anymore.
Oh, really?
They took that off.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot of Warner Brothers shows like that that's not in playable there anymore, and I'm like, you might want to relook at these words that you're using. You're using these words. I don't think you know what it means.
Maybe they're gonna have a completely separate service just for like Cartoon Network and Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes and this and that. And that
shoot me now.
Right. And that will probably be called like, HBO Cartoon Network Max or Plus or some shit, Maybe that's the plan. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. I'm playing 5D chess or whatever, maybe for HBO here.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so stupid that they did that in the first place. Fucking Max. Just Max. Not HBO Max. No HBO like Plus, no HBO whatever. It's just Max. It's like, what the fuck, dude? It's almost like we were right. But they're just like, nah. We made the call. This is our
No,
our
it's like we know what you guys want.
yeah.
It's like no you no you don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's kind of like the SpongeBob meme. I'm ready. I'm ready. No, you ain't.
Right. At the end of the day, it's just HBO. Well, it's really on Warner Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to remember that this is Warner Brothers is doing, including all the like tax write-offs, them pulling out the was it Batwoman or was it Batgirl movie? Was it Batwoman? I don't know.
That yeah, woman, I believe.
Right. The Wile E. Coyote film, which apparently has been saved, thankfully.
By Ketchup.
By Ketchup Entertainment or whatever you call it. All the fucking shit with Cartoon Network that happened, right?
Yep.
The list goes on. And then like the video games, right? They canceled Wonder Woman. They fucked up Suicide Squad.
Yep.
And then they've what was it? There's other shit. Like and all the like microtransactions, the fucking live service bullshit, like anything you can think of when it comes to that sort of shit is where they think that where the money is at, they try to go for it. And their ass has been on well, the shit has been on fire ever since, like in the bad way when it comes to Warner Brothers.
Yep.
And then Draco just brought up multiverses. Yeah, right. Jesus Christ. Huge
Which
shame. Yeah.
Huge shame, and also like the first go of multiverses. Like, wow, I'm giving you money for this battle pass. Okay, thank you. That was just the beta.
Yeah.
The what?
We're gonna close it off for like 6 months. Bye bye. See you later.
Wait, what? Where did my money go?
Right. Yeah, and I think it's the month. This is the month they're gonna shut it down soonish. So, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it was June. I'm not 100%.
Sad to see shit can go down like this.
Yeah, dude. Either way, it's sad. It's just sad to see that Warner Brothers is just lighting their money on fire. Essentially. Okay, so it's May 30th. So we're almost there. We're halfway through the month. Yeah, it'll be playable offline, sure, but still, like, we're not gonna get any more characters. There's no way Godzilla's making it in there. No Kong, no Gandalf, no Harry Potter, no nothing. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And thank you for your money.
Yeah. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. But hey, we're back to here. We're back to HBO Max, so I guess we can take it for what it is.
It just took a while to circle back.
Yep. Took you guys long enough.
They took the scenic route.
Mm-hmm. HBO Go, HBO Now, HBO Max, and just Max. It's funny. All right. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? Well, yeah. Draco says they're in Fortnite, so at least there's that. They went somewhere, unlike multiverses. God damn it, man! That's such a waste. That is such a waste. Well, in any case, that's it. That's it from us. We stretch this out long enough, so we'll leave it at that.
Some good content.
So I think we'll be taking a break, right? Is that the?
Oh, yeah, because you have something right next week.
Well, I potentially have something next week.
Yeah,
but either way, you have something coming up.
Oh, so that birthday I was talking about, it got moved to next month. Apparently they're gonna combine it with well, he's gonna combine it with his girlfriend, so two in one.
Okay, so it'll be in June.
I'm just going. Yeah, it's gonna be in June. But I'm like staring at him, going like, "But your birthday is now, and your girlfriend's is next month. Why?" And he's like, "Because I get to unwrap more presents."
Oh my god!
I'm like, "Honey,
honey,
the only present that you be unwrapping, it will be turning 30. We all know where you're gonna fucking disappear at the party for a good 20 minutes or longer. And by the time you come out, all the drinks are gonna be gone and all the foods will be gone.
Yeah,
because the ones that drinks are gonna be, hungry."
Yeah. All right. So so I guess we'll play it by ear. We'll see if we take a break or not. Probably, we'll see. I don't know.
Back to
Oh man, you just brought me back to the Darth Vader shit. Oh man, the fucking everything he said in that video was just fucking wild, man. Only what is his timeline right now, man? What is his timeline? It's this decade has been just something. Well, in any case, that's it. That's it from us. We'll play by ear. Yeah. We'll let you know if we're gonna take a break or not for the coming week, or this coming sesh. But for now, thank you, and we will see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.
Stop keeping score. That's the essence, life's true goal. Not just trails and battles tough. Go take and joy in simple stuff. Even when it's getting rough, take it easy, having fun is just enough.
Yeah, you're shining golden signs.
Let your inner spark ignite.
That treasure, growing bright.
Reach out for it and take a flight.
Lucky enough, at least you try. Shing up in yourself, confined.
No doubt.